Hey everyone, it's Tasia. Welcome back to my channel and to another plan with me. This week has been insane so far. It's Tuesday, so it's only Tuesday, and this is what my planner looks like. Yesterday was just like the Monday from hell, so I didn't have a chance to do anything that I wanted to do. So anyways, long story short, we're decorating. I'm going to be using the $2 Tuesday sheets that were released this week, or released today, and they are just 100% coffee themed. Coffee date covers, coffee full boxes. You guys might remember this color scheme because it's from the Jumbo Coffee Kit. I thought it would be fun to take elements from there and kind of slim it down. So I did get as far as putting down some post-it notes so I didn't forget what was going on, because like I said yesterday, my goodness, it was supposed to be a great day. You know how Mondays always you wake up and you're like, today's gonna be a great day. I have all of these things that I want to do and we're just gonna make it happen. And then as soon as my feet hit the floor, it was like, ha! Yeah, right, you're gonna, oh my gosh, it was terrible. But anyways, let me get some white out first. What had happened was basically the plan was I had contractors coming over to our house because they were going to be replacing some dry rot on one of the poles outside. Wasn't going to be a big deal. All they were doing, it's like a facade type of thing. So they were just going to take out that exterior layer and put on the new wood. And so he comes and the dry rot goes up maybe about 2 inches. I'm not exaggerating. 2 inches more than what was anticipated. So he was like, oh gosh, you know, we need to rework the estimate and I need to go get more material and we'll let you know. And it's all being handled. So he's the contractor. It's being handled through a painter. This painting company, because we're going to have our house painted, so we need to have the dry rot replaced before. So anyways, the painter calls me and she's like, oh gosh, you know, they just got back to me and with the new estimate, and it looks like it's going to be an additional $300. And I'm like, no, I'm not paying that, because $300 for 2 more inches of wood. So I'm like, no, you know what, tell him, never mind, I'll pay him for what he's done so far, but I'm not going to pay him any further because that is like highway robbery. So she calls me back and she's like, oh gosh, you know, there was the decimal was off, and instead it's not going to be an additional $300, it's going to be an additional $50. And I was nice, I didn't want to say, decimal is not going to change a 3 to a 5 and then add like then add a 0 on there. That just doesn't make any sense. So I was like, okay, I will do an extra $50. That makes perfect sense. So while that's going on, the computer at the office decides to crash and it basically renders one of our machines inoperable. And we need to stay on track. So I am remoting in to the office to try to fix it. And then I get support on the phone. And so we're both remoting in, and it took a good 6 hours to get it straight. And it's still not straight. We're running on a past program until we can get the new program back up and running. But long story short, it like blew out like 8 hours of my day. It's like, good God, it was terrible. So moral of the story, if you think something is too expensive, like, don't be afraid to speak up. Perhaps it was just a oops, my bad. I think that I don't know the contractor, I don't want to think this of them, but it would be very easy to assume that they thought they could just up the price like that because, oh no, we're already halfway through, it's already demolished, what are you gonna do? You can't just leave it. Oh, it's gonna be another $300. Ha! I told her, I was like, I don't do construction, but I know 2 inches of wood does not cost $300, and nor does, like, no, I will find somebody else. And even she was like, yeah, that doesn't sound right. So I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but more. End of story. That's it. Let's move on. So I just put down all of the date covers. I really like these date covers. They're super cute. These colors, I really like pinks and things like that. So that works out. So I even though Monday is past, I'm gonna document what a hell day that was so I can look back and remember everything that happened. And then today I'm supposed to go get my blood work done, and I don't want to do that. I really don't feel like getting poked because my veins are so deep. Like you can't really see what's going on in there. How am I gonna do this? Let's put, okay, we're gonna try and do a staggered look. Brace yourself. So for Monday, I have this little rise and grind sticker. So I'm just gonna put that right there. Try to center it. And so that can just start the morning. And then I'll wanna put a to-do list. And I'm just gonna put that kind of like right under it. Like that. And then I'll use a list. I was thinking about just using one of those translucent full boxes, but I did have, these were the things that I wanted to do, so I may have to transfer these over. So we have that, and then we'll put this down. I know I have a little blood drop somewhere around here on my messy desk. I started organizing my stickers and I didn't get very far. So that's what happened. Let's do one of these boxes. Oh, but then that leaves, we're gonna put it right there so that way it covers up the lines. I have that blank space there. I think I will just put, I'm gonna put Frazzled Poe. He's perfect. That there, and so that way I can write that the computer's crashed. And you guys, I have my Pilot pen back. I bought a whole bunch and did a freebie Friday last week, so I'm gonna use that, although the sticker is crooked. It's hard for me to put down stickers straight when I don't really have a guide and when the book is so far away from me. That'll work. Okay, so to write in the planner, I was going to use this Pilot G2, but actually this was mailed to me from like Office Max or something, from one of the orders that we did. But it's a tool pen, I guess. I don't know. I really like how it writes. It is a gel pen, so it doesn't work on the stickers, but it writes really nice and bold. It's a fine point, and it's from Office Max. So we're just gonna write in here that the computer's crashed. And I think I'm gonna try to do all capital letters and then some cursive maybe. I'm really bad at like planning out the space. Do you guys ever write like a sign and you're like, happy birthday, and you can't fit the rest of the word on the sign? That's me. So let's try this. I'm gonna have to stay quiet. Oh my God, it's not gonna work. I can already sense it. Just have to make the letters maybe a little more narrow. Oh my gosh. And you know what I just realized? I wrote contractors instead of computers because I am still frazzled from yesterday. So contractors. How can we make this funny? Contractors tried to pull one. Contractors giving me shit. Oh, I don't know. I wanna, oh yeah, we'll just put that. that That's Monday. And then let's do the to-do list too, because there were things that we needed to do and we still did it even though the computers crashed. One of it was to clean the heads. And then USPS. Oh my gosh, you guys, I miss this pen so much. The tip is just so fine. I write kind of hard, so I do smush it down after a while, but when it's a brand new pen, you're just like, oh, this is amazing. We're gonna do our shipment. And then April kits need to go up. And then I also needed to do April single sheets, which I still haven't listed because, just because. So we're gonna put April singles. And then, so basically, the contractor was gonna go here and the computer crash was gonna go here, but we're just gonna swap it around. So, computers crashed. The tech's name. This was another thing. So the original tech was terrible. Like, he wasn't terrible. He was really sweet, but he was brand spanking new. And he told me he was new. And so I would tell him what was going on. He's like, okay, let me call you back. I need to research it and then I'll call you back. 20 minutes later, he calls me back and then he gives me his solution. I'm like, nope, that's not it. And he's like, okay, I'm going to look into it a bit more and I'm going to call you back. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot handle, right? So I'm like, okay. And then he hangs up and I call back and then this man answers, Duff. And I'm like, Duff? I can't do this. I need help. So he helped me out. Thank goodness, because it was just too much. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and put down a little list down here and I'm putting priority, because no matter what, this had to happen. And then I'm gonna use this cute little checklist, and it's just the little coffee cups. And it's a mini one. The $2 Tuesday sheets, I try to make as universal as possible, so that way you can use it in a lot of different planners. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay, so priority, and then again, we're gonna be using this one. I did not design this $2 Tuesday until yesterday. It was, oh my gosh, it was terrible. And banners. And then I needed to do the Kawaii eyes. This has been a request since November when I did my meetup. Because, so basically they're just eyes and you can put them on whatever you want, cups or, you know, this is my coffee, it's gonna look terrible on film, but like that. And I've been waiting for this material for so long. It's been on back order. It's still on back order. So my supplier finally was like, I will cut you off a few yards of our roll and just give it to you. And so I just used that for now. Before I go any further, I'm gonna stop really quick and find some washi tape that's gonna match to put down here on the bottom. So I will be right back. Okay, so I could have sworn that I had more washi tape that was coffee themed, but all I could find was this one here, and so this is what I'm going to use. And I thought it would be cute if I kind of layered it with these little sprinkles so it wasn't super dark on the bottom. So we will see. I do need to trim some of this off because it's wrinkly. So let's see how this is going to turn out. Oh, crap. Do I want to bring it from edge to edge? I think I will, just because I don't really have much sidebar stuff going on. I don't know if I'm gonna like that, actually. No. Okay, so I hope my head doesn't come into the film. If it does, I'm sorry. This sprinkle washi, well, both washies, no, I take that back. This sprinkle washi I got from Michael's. It was in one of their tubes that comes with a lot of different ones. And then, does this have a ruler on it? Hold on. And then the coffee washi I got from a place here called Craft Warehouse. And I want to say that it's a doodlebug design. It just looks like doodlebug, but I might be wrong. I didn't really measure this out, so I hope it works. Looks like it'll work. So I'm just taking this all the way to the bottom. And it's on crooked. Smooth that out. Did you guys know that this ruler is the same width as the boxes? So if you wanted to like pre-trim washi or something like that, that would be like the perfect size. I don't know where I saw that. I saw that somewhere. I was like, oh, I can't believe I never noticed that. I usually don't pre-cut washi, but I just might now because that would be a really easy way to do it. So I have never used this one. Oh, cute. Okay. Let's see, put this down straight-ish. Like that. Cute. This is a cute washi tape. As you can tell from my oh my gosh, my reaction. Okay, so now that we have that on the bottom, I think that looks, yeah, cute. Okay, so moving on to Tuesday. Oh, blood test. Okay, let me see what can I use for a blood test. It's not going to be on these sheets here, but I know I have one laying around here. So I have this old sheet laying around from one of the monthly overviews. So I'm just going to use that. And basically it's just this teeny little drop. I wish I had a bigger one. I know we have one. I just am too lazy to go and get one. So let's put a header. Let's see, which one do I want to use? Let's use the green. And then we'll put a full box, and then we'll put this on the full box. Thankfully, it's not a fasting blood test, so I just get to roll in whenever I want. But oof. It's weird. They started putting the diagnostic labs in Safeways, and so it's really strange going into a Safeway and then to draw your blood. But once you get into Safeway, you go into it's like you're walking into a doctor's office. It's really strange. So, oh, this little blood drop is just too tiny. It doesn't really work for what I want it to do. Maybe I can find one of my little nursing pixies or something like that. It's just a matter of finding it on my desk. Instead of finding the little nursing pixie, I'm just going to use one of these hearts from the Perfect Match. And then let's layer one of these so it pops a bit more. We'll use gold. And if we put it up high enough, we could put maybe another sticker here, or if I don't have a lot going on, I'll actually center it. Oopsie. Like that. Of course I wrote it too high, so I'm just going to pretend like I did it on purpose and put that little line below it. Oh my gosh. So we have that, and then let's go ahead and do one of these guys here. So let's put another header. And then we'll put that list. I'm hoping that this week, so we've been doing really well with our ship schedules. So usually we take a day off like on the weekend, but I'm hoping that on Thursday I'll be able to go to do some fun things. But we'll see. I kind of just play it by ear when it comes to those types of little personal things. If it's a busy day, then we just scratch it and then just reschedule it for another day. So I'm gonna actually scoot these over a little bit so you can't see that dotted line. And you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna scoot this up. Like that. And then that way I can put this But First coffee. Oh, hold on here. You can't really see it because it's white on white. If it was a different type of color, it would look a little bit better. So I'm gonna use a header because I have a feeling like I'm gonna have a lot of extra headers. This may or may not turn out. If it doesn't, we can just lift the sticker. But that way it kind of just allows this sticker to pop a little bit, because before I felt like it was blending in. So I started drinking a different type of coffee for some reason. So like a couple months ago, I could not digest dairy, but ever since I've done this diet and fixed things up a little bit, I can, and it's no problem. So I started putting heavy whipping cream in my coffee and I haven't had any problems. So I'm making it at home now. So I want to document the days that I actually have that so I can see how it plays a role in my weight loss and just overall. So we're gonna put homemade cold brew, heavy whipping cream plus MCT oil. So we'll see. Okay, so for the little things today, we need to update the design list. And we need to contact support again because they did not call us back. And we need to order vinyl for sure. So we have that, and then let's go ahead and put down, what do we want to put? I don't want to put another half box because it's right there. So, and these lines are here, so I think I'm going to put another full box. And then we'll put a header, just because I have them. Which one do I want to use? I guess I'll use this one. And we have just that tiny little section left. So I think to fill that up, I would use a quarter box. Ooh, I know what I can write on here. This is us. Did you guys watch it? I won't say anything, but oh my gosh. It was like crying. I was like, oh, it's gonna be okay, crying. It was terrible. I don't know why I put myself through that emotional roller coaster every week, but I do. So anyways, let's go ahead and fill that out. So this is us, and then for this guy here, I'm going to use this little office pixie. I'm going to put that down because we need to call regarding a few things. I want to get the next shipment of envelopes already rolling so I don't run out like I did last time. And then we need to call about, I forget what the company is called, but basically they bring in like more mature trees, big trees, and they will plant it for you. And I really want to plant it between our house and our neighbor's house to give us some more privacy. So we're going to be doing that. I filmed a vlog this past weekend, you guys, and oh my gosh, it was so terrible. I will try to edit it to where it works out, but do you know where you have plans and the plans just are not working out and your attitude gets worse and worse and worse throughout the day? That was me. So trying to find a way to pull it together, but I show my backyard because we were working on the backyard, so you'll see what I mean about that big tree. So anyways, we have that, and then I need to follow up regarding the international shipments, because so for those of you who are international who are watching, we still ship first class with USPS, but they make us send it to this processing center in LA, and then in LA they put a new label on it using the same tracking number and then send it on its way. Why? I have no idea, but it keeps the costs down. But the one negative side effect is that when you're, what's it called? Sorry, I was thinking about what sticker I was going to put. But basically, there are no updates between the time that we ship it to the time it goes to LA. The tracking number doesn't activate until LA ships it. So it makes you just like sit in limbo, and I really don't like it. So I need to call Dwayne or email him and be like, what up? Because it is not, I will take it if that's what it's gonna be, but I would really rather it not be that. So we will see. Anyways, putting down another half box. I mean, waiting a few days definitely is worth it versus the $7 price hike that they were trying to charge. So I guess you gotta pick and choose your battles, but yuck, so yucky. So we have that down, and then I'm also going to put this one here, which is the clean fridge. And maybe I'll just put it like, I don't know what I would write on the side because the sticker pretty much explains it all. I'll just leave it for now. Let's put another header. Let's put a gold header. And then we'll put, where are you? This list. And then we can put another header to block out this line, and then we'll put one of these cute little, oh, but I don't want list following list. Okay, so then we're gonna rethink this. We're still gonna put the header there to block those lines, and also just to extend it a little bit. Maybe we can put another half box. Well, maybe I'll put the half box down below and leave that space white. That way I can just fill it in. Okay, actually, sorry, my camera battery just died. Before we get going on that, I want to just go ahead and knock out this sidebar because having it look so empty is really bothering me. So I'm going to put these little habit trackers up here, starting on this top box, like that. And then I have this little I Hate You Monday sticker that I didn't get to fit in there, so I'm just gonna put that up there like that. Actually, let's center him just a little bit. Oh, he just pulled up a little bit of the white out. Like that. And then we will use, I have my little binder that I was working on, this is the one I crapped out on, but basically I was just gluing my sticker sheets to like this little piece of extra sticker paper. You could use paper or whatever, but that way I don't need to use those clear sheets, and I'm able to just pull the sticker off and leave the sticker sheet in my binder, because my problem is that they never make it back into the binder. So what I'm using is this meal plan, and once I get it all organized, I'm going to put dividers in there, and it's actually going to be like themed, so there won't be a hot water pad by the meal planning sticker. But anyways, we're putting down the meal plan, and I'm just going to put it right here in the sidebar. It's longer than usual, like it's longer than a regular box, and it covers the whole week, so I always would put that in the sidebar. So we have that, and then we are going to put down this important header. That way I can just make a list, like a running list here of all the important things that I need to get done throughout the week. So now that we have that, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the rest of the week. I'm kind of just going to start decorating because, like I said, I like to plan the day of, and I know today's Tuesday and tomorrow's Wednesday and it's already like missing stuff, but I really need to sit down and think about it and be strategic of what I put in there, so that way it's actually helpful. So let's move on to Thursday and Friday. So for Thursday, I'm hoping that we're going to be able to go out to, I posted this on Instagram, and Jessica was like, Rusty G and the Containers is going to be my new band name. I thought it was hilarious. This is Rusty Glamour and the Container Store, but for some reason I just put Containers because, again, I was just having that kind of day. So we are going to go ahead and I'll put this Death Before Decaf sticker first, because hopefully we'll be able to go maybe get a special coffee. Even though I've really been liking the homebrew, it's really nice to go out to, I think that's my kind of like little spoiling for myself, is to go out to a nice coffee shop. And last week I named Thursday Treat Yourself Thursday. So that's what's gonna happen. So hopefully we'll be able to go to Black Ink Coffee. They have Stumptown Nitro Cold Brew. So they have cold brew on tap. And it's just really good because I don't add any sugar or anything into my coffee. So I really like it. Sorry for sniffing up on camera like that. Gross. Black Ink Coffee. And then we can put a full box. I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached to me. Where did that sheet go? Okay, there it is. So because we cleaned out the fridge tomorrow, I always do that in preparation for going grocery shopping. So that way I have like a fresh slate, and I kind of get to see what is in my fridge so I don't double buy. And I've been using those pantry lists, which are helping a whole bunch, because I always buy stuff that we already have. Because I go to the grocery store, I'm like, do we have ground beef? Oh, I'm not sure. Let's just buy it just to be safe. And then I come home and I have like 5 more packs of ground beef in my thing. So we're not doing that anymore. Put that down. And just trying to look around my desk for things I can use. Oh, I know what I got to use. Actually, we're going to flip back here. And I'm going to put Po Panda. I'm going to use an itty bitty version, but of the little Payday. Can you see him? There he is. He's so cute. And so we just need to check the deposits. And of course, it's right by the coil. I hate writing near the coil. I don't have anything. Like, I'm trying to find a notebook or something. I guess that'll work a little bit. Ugh. Yeah, yuck. Oh. Okay, we're starting to go south here with this plan with me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now that we have that, we'll go ahead and put the Rusty Glamour. Let's see. I just want to make sure that they're actually open that day. They have weird hours. Or I feel like I drove all the way up there once and they weren't open. But it looks like they are. So, Rusty. So now that we have that, let's just go ahead and put down one of the little coffee lists. I think it will fit pretty well. We might just have a little bit, just a teeny bit, but if we use a full box or something like that to fill that up, or even a half box, we should be fine. Let's actually put another header to just cover those lines. Oh no, it's so crooked. Like that, and then we have that little bit of extra space. I'm gonna leave it for now, but I think ultimately I'll either put like a quarter box, you could put another half box if you wanted, or you can just leave it blank and put something like a cute little icon there. I think that will, oh no, you know what I'm gonna put? This is like my favorite sticker lately. It's the Heat Pad and Chill sticker, because that is what I do. And it's not for back pain or anything like that. I just love the heat pad. I always put it on my stomach because my stomach usually, if it's sore, for some reason, if I put heat on it, I can't feel the pain. So, and it's not pain, it's just a discomfort. So we put that, and then when it's that time of the month or anything like that, and then, or say my leg muscles are sore because I worked out, or any reason I can find to use one of my heat pads, I do. It's one of those heat pads, I have one where it's filled with rice, and then I have one filled with flaxseed. I think they work both pretty much the same, like with the ability to hold heat. I don't see a difference between the two, but they just feel so good. And even if you just put them in your bed before you go to sleep and it's all toasty. I lost my ruler. Oh no, here it is. So thankfully I'm not using it for back pain. I can't imagine having to use it for back pain every day, because back pain is no joke. But that's what I use it for. So anyways, let's put this washi tape down. Like that. And so we're just taking it to the edge. We're not taking it all the way. Oh, crud. It's a little janky there. That's okay. And then let's put this coffee one down. Uh-oh, there's like glue or something on there. This washi tape would actually look really cute within the layout too. Oh, that's strange. It's like it went from light to dark there. Do you guys see that? I don't know if that's going to show up on camera, but it's kind of irritating. Okay, let's open this up and see what it's looking like so far. So it's coming along nicely. I think I am going to go ahead and just play music throughout the rest because I'm really fizzling when it comes to conversation here and I don't want to bore you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in the details, do the rest because I'm not going to be doing anything new. I'm not teaching nothing. And then I will check back in with you with the end result. So I will see you back in just a minute. All right, guys. So this is what I'm working with for this week. It looks really busy to me, but again, I always say that every time I do one of these staggered spreads, but I'm pretty excited that I did this all with just $2 Tuesday sheets, and it looks almost like a full kit. So yeah, let's see, what did I didn't do anything really new. I did, have to scoot this up so there's just a sliver of the date cover showing. I thought about leaving it and just leaving it white, but I don't mind it being there. So we have that, and then Sunday we have the mystery kits, which are going to auto renew, so I need to double check that. We're going to be doing some meal prepping, so I try to meal prep my breakfast because it's just easier that way when I wake up in the morning. So I do egg cups and cold brew. And then I'm also going to be making for the week these little cookie dough bites and chocolate mousse things that sound really decadent, but they're actually, there's no sugar or anything added in them. So, well, they say to add like stevia or something like that. I hate the taste of stevia, so I just leave it out. And I still think that it tastes good. For the sidebar, I'm just using that for things that are going to be happening throughout the week that I either need to do, keep an eye on, that type of thing. But other than that, that is about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. And until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.